The headline in one of the newspapers here in Washington read today, "The GOP arrives, ready to rumble." It was a sentiment echoed by Congressman-Elect Bill Flores when we talked today. He gave us a tour of his new office, and during that tour, he talked about moving to D.C., tomorrow's swearing in, and his priorities going forward. You look up here and you see the Capitol. What's the feeling?
It's pretty awe-inspiring. I remember the first evening that we were here for orientation, they brought us on buses on Sunday night right to the steps of the Capitol. And that was the first indication that this is really happening.
How was it this morning, getting on the metro, coming to work by train?
It was actually a piece of cake.
You haven't really ran for a serious office or held a serious political office.
Never. This is the last thing in my life I thought I would ever be doing. If you'd asked me 2 years ago in January of 2009 where I'd be, January 2011, I never would have said at the entrance to the Longworth building in Washington, D.C., getting ready to be sworn in for Congress. That's the last thing I ever thought of. Let's go upstairs. Parties up here in the Northeast.
Okay. 3 minutes ago we were outside and we're now at your office.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
So it's a short walk.
It's a short walk. It is a little on the smaller side, but there are a lot of built-ins so that we don't need as much furniture in it. Take you back here. This is Travis Hancock. Travis is our scheduler. In here, this is the legislative shop. This is this team of folks is going to be vitally important. Here's our office back here.
How do you feel tomorrow's the swearing in?
I am getting, I don't know exactly the way I'm going to respond. I brought my Bible with me so that I can put my hand on it and raise my hand and swear to uphold the Constitution. And so I'm going to take that with a great deal of solemn respect. I don't know if I'm going to be emotional or not. I don't have time to be very emotional for very long because first votes are tomorrow afternoon, and then we have more. We're getting set up on Friday to start the process to repeal Obamacare. So we don't have much time to get emotional or to think about it.
No rest for the weary.
No.
The learning continues here for Mr. Flores. He told us a story about how last night he was trying to hang some pictures. He's actually stopped by one of his aides who said, "You can't do that. All hanging of pictures has to be done by a Capitol employee." Living and learning for Mr. Flores as he transitions to Washington. In Washington, Eli Ross, News 10.